Hello and welcome back to another video tutorial. I got a request on how to model a lotion bottle. So here it is just for you. The first thing that I'm gonna do is create a new project. So I'm gonna go to File, Project, New. I'm gonna call this Lotion Bottle. Use the default settings and accept. I'm gonna set my project, go to File, go to Project and Set, and the Lotion Bottle folder, and click Set. Next, I'm gonna maximize my 4 views. I'm gonna be working on the front view, so I'm going to minimize Maya, copy a image that I acquired from the internet. So I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go to the front view, go to View, Image Plane, Import Image, right click on this empty space and paste. I'm gonna select the image and click Open. Next, I'm gonna marquee select the image plane. Go to my channel box. Scroll all the way down to where you see image plane 1. Go to center Z and add a -10. That's gonna move the image back. That's so when you're modeling the bottle, the image is not on the way. Go to the attribute editor. Go to image plane 1 and display looking through camera. So it's not on the perspective, it's only on the front view. Close the attribute editor. I'm going to the polygon shelf, create a cylinder, grab my move tool and move this up. I'm gonna start off with the cap. Grab the scale tool, scale it up. To about right there to this line. Move it down to about right there, so this line meets with the top of the cap and on the side right here. Next, go to the channel box, go to polycylinder 1 and make sure subdivision axis is 20. Go to a vertex mode, select this bottom vertex, move them up to where the seam is, right there. Grab this top points, grab the scale tool, press Insert on the keyboard, hold V, and snap the pivot point to this last point over here. Press Insert again and scale it uniformly from the center to about right there. Do the same with the bottom one, so select all of these vertices, press Insert, hold V, snap it to the last point, press Insert again and scale it uniformly. To right there. Next, go to a object mode, select the object, go to a top view and scale it in the Z. Make it about the scale Z about 1. That's good right there. Go to a face mode, select all of these faces, extruded, F to frame up, I'm gonna grab the scale tool and scale it uniformly from the center. Now, I don't want no triangles, so what I'm gonna do is delete every other edge. And hit delete. So everything is nice and quad now. Go to a face mode, select this bottom faces, extruded, W for the move tool, move this down to about right there. That's good. I'm gonna move it to the left side a little bit. So that's good right there. Go to a vertex mode, select this point, R for the scale tool, and I'm gonna do the same process once again. So press insert, hold V, and snap it to the last point. Press insert again and scale it uniformly to about right there. Next, I'm gonna go to a face mode, select all of these faces, go to mesh and extract. I'm gonna press up on the keyboard to select the group, go to edit and ungroup. So now these are two separate pieces. So I'm gonna continue with this one right here. Grab the insert edge loop tool, go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, and I'm gonna add a loop right there. Now I'm gonna smooth that out to see how it came out. For the smooth preview, press 3. You could see the edge loop needs to be more down a little bit more. So I'm gonna press 1, grab the insert edge loop tool again, put it to about right there, grab the select tool, double click on this edge. You can't see it very well, but it's there. You see, double click on it, and to select the loop, go to edit mesh, and you wanna go to delete edge / vertex. So let me test this. Bring my image back, and that is good. Next, I'm gonna select this polygons, add it to a layer, the one with the little ball right here. I'm gonna hide the visibility. I'm gonna press 1 to see the low poly cage. Go to a vertex mode. I'm going to select this point. Make sure you select this point only. If you marquee select, you're gonna grab the back one too. You don't want that. So just make sure you select this point, the front one. I'm going to double click on the move tool to see the options. With this point selected, you're gonna click on set to point, and then you're gonna select the point. Now this point is gonna flow in the direction that the vertex is going. So I'm gonna move this down to about right there. Select this point, set to point, select this point, move it down, and keep doing this to do this seam right here. Take your time doing this, there's no rush. Looks like this needs to be a little more down. You want to have a nice edge flow right here. So that's good. Go to a perspective view. Go to edge mode. Double click on the edge to select the loop. Extrude this. And the Z to about right there. Extrude again. And in the Z again. You can move this all the way up. Go to edit mesh. Grab the insert edge loop tool. Add a loop right there. Another one there. There. And in here. Make sure it's not so close to the end because it's gonna make it real sharp. So now let me test this. And that's the beginning of the cap right there. Okay, so that's done. Go to my front view. Bring back my other object. Select the object. Right click on the layer and remove selected object. So now I'm gonna select this object and add it to the layer. So I'm gonna hide the visibility and work on this object now. So next, do the same thing here. Go to a vertex mode. Select this point. Click on set to point. Click on this point right here. Move this down. And I'm gonna create this seam right here. Okay, so click on this point, set to point. Finally, this one right here. Looks like this one needs to be a little more down. So that's good right there. Next, go to edge mode. Double click on this edge to select the loop. Go to mesh and you're looking for fill hole. Next, grab the split polygon tool. And split across. Right click to reuse the tool and do this all around. Again, take your time, there's no rush. So that's good right there. I'm gonna do this side now. Next, go to the edit mesh, insert edge loop tool. If this is closed, you could double click on it to see the options. Go to multiple edge loop and two loop. So add two loop right there. Reset the tool, close this. W for the move tool. Select this edge, this one, this two back here. Go to edit mesh, delete edge slash vertex. Go to vertex mode, select this point, hold V, snap this point to this point, this one to this one. Snap it to right here, this one to this one. Grab all of this point, go to edit mesh, and you're gonna merge. So go to the options and make sure the threshold is 0.0010 and hit merge. Okay, and that's that. Next, you're gonna grab the insert edge loop tool. Add the loop right there. Select these two edges on either side. Edit mesh, delete edge vertex. Do the same on the other side. and one right here. Like so, that's good. Select this edge. And this one, delete edge vertex. Next, grab the split polygon tool and split across. From here to here, right click. Do the same here, hit enter to finish the tool. Go to edge mode, select both of these edges, delete edge vertex, grab the split polygon tool, split across, and split from here to here, and do the same on the other side. Go to edge mode, select both of these edges, and delete them. Okay, and that's good. Next, you wanna go to face mode, select all of these faces, and deselect all of these faces right here. Kind of tedious, but that's the way it is. Let me see if I could do in a front view better. Yep, I can. I think this one too. So with this faces selected, extruded, and scallop uniformly from the center. So that's good. Go to a vertex mode. I'm going to select this points. Grab the move tool. I'm gonna reset the settings and move this in the set to about right there. I have a little triangle right here, but this is a hard object. It's not organic. It's not gonna move. So those triangles right there doesn't really matter. So let me test this. I'm gonna press 3 on my keyboard. Bring my other object back. That's good. I'm gonna select this object. Go to a side view, press F to frame up. Go to a vertex mode. Select all of these points. Make sure all of the points is selected. Come to a perspective view. And move this a tiny bit to about right there. I'm gonna keep on working on this object. Press 1 to see the low poly cage. Bring my image back. Go to a face mode. Select all of these faces. extruded, W for the move tool, move this all the way down. To about right there. Press R for the scale tool, press insert, hold V, snap this pivot point to this last point, press insert again, and scale it up to about right there. Select all of these faces, go to mesh, and extract, followed by up on your keyboard to select the group, go to edit, and ungroup. Now these are two separate objects. Grab this object, go to perspective view, F to frame up, hit this icon, this is the isolate button, go to edge mode, double click on this edge to select the loop, extruded. I'm gonna grab the scale tool and scale it uniformly. To about right there. Go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, add a loop right there, and another one down here. So let me test this, and this object is done. So that's good. Select this object and add it to the layer. Finally, let's work on this object. Go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool options, multiple edge loop, and add 6 loops. So I'm gonna add 6 loop right here, reset the tool and close this. Go to a vertex mode, select these points and move them accordingly. To right there, R for the scale tool, press insert, V, snap it to the last point, insert again, and scale it uniformly. And do this for all of the verts. 2 more, I think. And there you go. Next, go to perspective view, go to edge mode, double click on this edge to select the loop, extrude this, grab the scale tool and scale it uniformly. Insert edge loop tool. So add 2 loop right there. Next, go to a face mode. Select this bottom faces. Extrude this. And scale it in. Delete every other edge, like the top part. Yep. Finally, grab the insert edge loop tool. Add a loop there. And another one right there. Press 3 to smooth it out. Bring my other objects back. And that's the bottle right there. Okay. Next, go to Windows, Outliner. Select this transformation, delete it. This other transformation. Select this one. I'm gonna give this a unique name. Double click on the poly surface. I'm gonna call this bottle cap A. Select this one. Bottle cap B. And this one bottle. Now to clear all of the objects and freeze the transformation and delete the history, because you could see it has a lot of history on it. That's all of the extrusion and delete component that I did on the tutorial. So I'm gonna select all 3 of them. Go to edit, delete by type history. That's gonna clear all of the history on all of the objects. Go to modify, freeze transformation. It's gonna freeze all of the transformation on all of the 3 objects. Go to modify again and center the pivot. Okay, next, let's say you want to scale this bottle. This is what's gonna happen to you. It's not gonna scale correctly. So to fix this, select all of the three objects, press Control G or Command G on a Mac. That's gonna group everything together. So I'm gonna call this group GRP for group underscore bottle. So now when I grab it and scale it, it's gonna scale it like it's supposed to. Okay? And you could go to the each of the like the cap and scale it if you want to, but obviously you don't want to do that, and do this one as well. So that's the outliner, is nice and clean for the three objects. If you want, you could delete this layer. So that's the tutorial right there on the bottle. I hope you enjoy it and have a good one.